and welcome to episode 100. Can I get a whoop, whoop, whoop? Can I get a whoop, whoop, whoop? Today is May 23rd. It is Thursday, and it is 6:25 p.m. Today has been a super crazy day. Very crazy for Alex. I don't know if I should discuss this. But suffice it to say that today was the day that popped off a little bit. So it was kind of crazy. But we did it, we made it, and Alex is so exceptional and so incredible and so amazing and so lovely, and I just love him so much. Although I did wear the shirts that you guys could see. Polly. Me 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 Polly. There's a Me Polly flag. That is right there. But yeah, I was planning on making episode 100 about health because I thought that that was a good one and something that everybody is pretty curious about. And that does very much tie in with my endocrine disruptor thing, as I have it printed out here, the transcript actually. Just kind of brought it to mind. Although it's always in mind and it's always in body. Endocrine disruptors. They're everywhere. Oh yeah, I can talk loud because Alex is awake. But Alex is having some friends over tonight to watch the Bucks game, which is taking place at 7:30. So we have an hour before the game. His friends will probably be over soon. But I do believe that my parents are taking a boat ride, which means that I might go over to the other house and record the rest of this video. And we can be amongst pretty things. It's very nice how inspiring the other house is. Every moment I'm in there, I'm just like, and it's a super cool thing to be able to do that and see that and be inspired by that. And I'm very grateful. So thank you to my parents. I love you very much. They are pretty cool. Super awesome, actually. Pretty much aren't really so many people cooler than them. They're super amazing and pretty incredible and are so inspiring with how much they do and how awesome they are. and just life in general. They're cool. Friends are here. Brat! Hey!
Aliz, this is my friend Gabe.
Hello, Gabe.
My name's Gabe. How are you?
Hi, Aliz. Nice to meet you. Have we never met?
We never met. Hello.
Hi.
I went to Oconomowoc with this guy, class of 11. And you?
No, I went to University School of Milwaukee. It's like an hour from Oconomowoc.
Where
It's
is
in
that?
Mequon.
Yes, I've driven past it. Okay.
Yeah, it's the one that looks like Hogwarts or whatever. People say it looks like Hogwarts.
Yeah.
It's like,
Fort Washington.
yeah, yeah,
I drove past it the other day.
yeah.
I never knew. Okay.
Yep.
I've never known anyone that went there, actually.
Yep, that's me.
Here's some beverages.
thank
Festive
you.
coasters. Right.
Put them in.
Beer koozies.
Oh, cool. Would you like me to put them in the fridge?
Yeah.
Would you like to take one?
Wait. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Dude, what's up, my man?
What up, man? Long time no see. I like your shirt.
How's your brother doing?
He's good. Yeah, and embarrassing, man.
Hey, Sean's getting married? Where is the timer? Yeah, I got a pizza test.
Hi, so good. How are you? Sorry. That's what Gabriel.
Well, they have one back from the sun. So now you got one that's
Pretty hardcore. All right.
Days ago was crazy.
Yeah, was it 2 days ago? We were like, we go golfing. I was thinking of going golfing, and I'm like, no.
2 days ago, that's why all these straps are on the boat lift. That's like green.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just.
How beautiful is it outside? It's almost 8 o'clock on the 23rd. And the Bucks are on. Capture the beauty of nature. But observe, appreciate, and let it go. Never truly try to capture.
It's tempting to look at one's own mind and identify so-called imperfections as obstacles. But it's our approach and our perception alone that defines the experience and outcome of such things. So let's say, for example, we experience a lot of, anxiety or anger or sadness, whatever it might be. So we might look at that and think, well, if only I can get rid of that, then everything will be okay. Maybe everything will be perfect if I can just get rid of that anxiety. But the more we look at it, the more we see actually the anxiety is not really the issue. Our perception of the anxiety is being an imperfection. So that's the first thing that sort of gets in the way. If we can perhaps shift our perspective a little bit so that we see the anxiety simply as part of the journey, part of whatever we're witnessing in the mind, then all of a sudden the mind opens up. We're not trying to create a certain situation. Instead, we're allowing the mind to be as it is. So immediately we sort of feel more at ease. But then as we approach that anxiety, as we find a way of working with it skillfully, then all of a sudden we start to see our experience of anxiety changes. So we're not trying to change the anxiety. We're trying to change the way in which we experience it. We're changing our relationship with it. And it happens quite sort of effortlessly. The more we apply awareness to our practice, to our life, the more we see that change happen. And it's not just in our meditation. It doesn't just apply to anxiety. It applies to everything in our mind throughout our life. So take a moment just to get comfortable. Sitting with your eyes open, nice soft focus. And when you're ready, just taking a couple of big deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in, noticing how the body expands. And you breathe out, noticing how the body softens. And with the next out breath, just gently closing the eyes. So in closing the eyes, just becoming more aware. The other senses, just feeling the contact between the seat or the floor beneath you. Feeling the weight of the hands and the arms on your legs. And just take a few moments just to settle into the space around you, noticing different sounds, just allowing them to come and go. And then as you bring the attention back to the body, noticing how the body feels. Starting at the top of the head and just very gently scanning down through the body. Noticing what feels comfortable, what feels uncomfortable. Scanning down all the way down towards the toes. And at the same time, just beginning to notice the movement of breath in the body, that rising and falling sensation. So you might feel it in the stomach, the chest, the diaphragm. Can't feel anything, just gently placing your hand on your stomach. And we're just going to rest the attention, the focus on that rising and falling movement. Don't worry if the mind wanders off. As soon as you realize it's wandered, Just letting go of that and gently bringing the attention back to the breath again. So if you find it easier, you can count the breaths as they pass. 1 with the rising sensation, 2 with the falling sensation. Just up to a count of 10 each time. Each time just gently bringing the attention back to the breath. And then letting go of that focus, just becoming more aware again of that feeling of weight, contact of the body. And just starting to notice the space around you, the sounds again. And then when you're ready, in your own time, just gently opening the eyes again.
Oh, should have done that in the beginning. tea. To our plants now.